Yeah, you're good.
The catastrophic events that happened at the Chernobyl power plant in Pripyat on April 26, 1986, led to the mass evacuation of the area. The explosion of the reactor was due to human error during a test during the power plant's night shift. Around 50 firefighters died during the immediate reaction to the explosion.
This just in. There has been a disaster at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. We now go to Viktor Boyaganov, the manager of Chernobyl power plant, which has had a major meltdown.
As you said, the reactor has had a meltdown. During a routine test, there was a mistake made, and as a result, we had to shut down power to the entire area. We are working to resolve this issue, however.
That sounds incredibly dangerous. Should the people evacuate the area?
People should evacuate the area as soon as possible. It is not safe for them to remain here.
I'm too pretty to grow a second head!
Well, I guess that does it for us tonight. Indefinitely.
The June Democratic Uprising was a democracy movement in South Korea that generated mass protests from June 10th to June 29th in 1987. While the regime's chosen leader, Roh Tae-woo, won the election anyway, the people were fighting for their right to democratic elections. The system is still used today.
Yeah, it's wrong.
What can we do? The people are demanding a president that they elect.
What if we give them the leader we want, but call it a president like they want?
That just may work.
Who should we appoint to the position? How about Tom Fan?
No, he's way too old.
I agree. We will appoint Roh Tae-woo to the position. The next appointed president of South Korea will be Roh Tae-woo. We must give in. The people will not stop otherwise.
The opposition is extremely divided. We must act quickly before they can unify.
I agree. We should hold the elections soon.
We will have a democratic election for the next leader of this country.
Woo! Yeah!
And the winner of the election is Roh Tae-woo!
Why are they still cheering? Our chosen leader is still in power.
I believe as long as the people have their say, they won't take too much care on who's elected.
The 1990 BDO World Darts Championship featured a championship match between number 1 ranked Eric Bristow against unranked Phil Taylor. The underdog won the match 6-1 in a best of 11 series.
All Taylor needs now is a 19 to win, as he's already hit 2 triple 20s.
Yeah. Tell us, Phil, how does it feel to be the new darts champion of the world?
You know, man, it feels great, you know. My throws were on today. I'd like to thank everyone who's ever supported me. Got the win, got the title. Feels good to bring it home.
Congratulations.
Thanks. There you have it, folks. Phil Taylor is the new world champion of darts. That concludes our broadcast from Finley Green here in England this evening. Thanks for watching, and good night.
The Americans with Disabilities Act, passed in 1990, was a bill that prohibited discrimination against disabled Americans within all areas of public life. It allowed people with disabilities, whether mental or physical, to participate in daily activities. As we continue to move forward in our fight for equal rights, we recognize all the disabled who benefit from the signing of this bill. Paul Hearn will take the position of Executive Director of the National Board on the Handicapped. He will oversee all the committee does.
Ladies and gentlemen, Executive Director of the National Board on the Handicapped, Paul Hearn.
We will make sure that all those who are disabled in this great country have the same rights as those who have no disabilities. We will not discriminate or treat them any differently than any other person. That is how this bill will be most effective, by showing us that all Americans, disabled or not, are equal. Thank you.
In 1991, the second installment of the Terminator series, which featured Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T-800 and Robert Patrick as the shape-shifting T-1000, was released. It made $31 million in its opening weekend.
Good.
I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
You forgot to say please.
Hey!
Just take him. Are you tired of never having any sound on your Apple computer? Now there is a solution. You can buy the new Apple desktop speakers to give your computer the gift of music. The Apple design powered speakers are the first in a line of speaker systems for the new Apple computers and other external CD players. Equipped with a state-of-the-art subwoofer connection on the higher end models, for only $90, you can get your own speakers and subwoofer today.
We need to end apartheid in this country. It is tearing South Africa apart and we need to unify.
I strongly agree. Blacks should have the ability to vote alongside whites.
President Nelson Mandela will now give his inauguration speech.
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, distinguished guests, comrades, and friends, today all of us do, by our presence here, and by our celebrations in other parts of our country and the world, confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. The time for healing of the wounds has come. The moment to bridge these chasms that divide us has come. The time to build is upon us. Let freedom reign. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. God bless Africa. Thank you. Woo! We shall bring peace to the country through what we have done.
Indeed, I have no doubt that you will lead this country into a brighter future.
And that concludes our broadcast from Frimley Green here in England. Thanks for watching and good night.
Are you tired of never having any sound on your Apple computer? Now there is a solution.
And then...
So gather
Would mine a shot?
But you better, like...
Disabled people!
That was a weak dab.
having any sound on your Apple computer?
God. Come on! We should just leave the L chart.
You're supposed to clap after that, remember?
Why'd you stop, man? You saw we didn't clap. No.